Lead from the heart. The lead from the heart is something that can be done sincerely by anyone. In fact, everyone should have humility and sincerity in doing something. In this context, a leader must lead from the heart because as a leader that holds any program, activities, or organization must have sincerity, humility, and open-minded that can make the leader perform their duties well while building good relationship with others. Leader whose lead from the heart also will be easier to convey the information and will be more effective to the person who's receiving it. In this context, our group chose a special education as our topic and to describe how a leader faces and overcomes challenge in leading special needs students in education. Special education is instruction designed to meet the special needs of children with special knowledge. For example, mental retardation, vision problems, hearing problems, behavioral or emotional problems, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, cerebral palsy, and others. This special education helps those special students to be active participating in school or community so that they know their disabilities are not barrier for them to be active like normal students.
There is 4 objectives in special education for special needs students, which is the first one is to assist the students not only in academic but also their own interests. The second one is to lead special needs students in finding and creating their own interests. The third one is lead teaching and learning session in line with student abilities. The fourth one is lead student in using and utilizing the special needs provided.
Next, I'll be talking about challenges. There are some challenges that may face by school leaders in conducting lead from heart. One of the challenges is that some students in this special education may not interested in learning. These students may show their disinterest in learning by doing other things in classroom while the teacher is teaching in front of the classroom. For example, these students may do their own thing during the teacher's teaching in front. Instead of listening to the teacher, they may do other things such as not paying attention to the teacher and talking to their peers. The next challenge is lack of teaching staff in special education. People nowadays have less interest in venturing special education. Plus, there's still a lot of job vacancies to be filled. In this case, this problem leads to some staff that is already in the field of special education have and need to work harder in order to cover the job that are not supposed to be their jobs, but due to lack of teaching staff, they have to teach more than 1 or 2 subjects in one time to cover the other job. Other than that, different attitudes of students in special education also become one of the challenges in conducting lead from heart. As we know, different students have different attitudes. They also have their own style of learning. Some students may comfortable to learn on their own, and some students may learn best on how the teachers teach in the classroom. But as we know, special kids or special students have their own different problem. So the teacher have to find a way to reach all the students in different ways. Pressure from superiors, such as school administrators, also become one of the challenges in conducting lead from heart. I believe that every school have their own goals that needed to be achieved by the staffs and the teachers. But school administrators also have high expectations to the staffs, so the staff may experience stress and pressure in order to complete or to achieve goals and to fulfill the expectation from school administrators. Even though sometimes they have already do their best in conducting lead from heart, but they still feel the pressure from school administrators. Last but not least, lack of equipment for teaching also become one of the challenges too. This is because in order to achieve an effective learning and a conducive classroom, it is important to have complete equipment and facilities in the classroom or even in the school. This is also leads to an effective learning and for the student to learn best.
As a teacher, we need to help the special student to catch what the teacher's teaching in classroom. The first way is that the teachers can do to help the special student is lead the special student with auditory or visual teaching style. Auditory is student learning based on what they can hear, and visual is student can learn based on what they can see. The second ways that the teachers can do is lead the special student in playing while learning. For example, the teachers teach the student playing guitar and piano in classroom, so it can attract the interest of the special student to learn the piano and guitar. Thirdly is teachers need to lead them in combined learning with music. For example, when the student want learn the English subject, they can hear the English language music and follow the lyrics, so it can help improve the English language for the special student. Next is teachers need to lead them in carry out the creativity activities in the classroom. All of students have creativity in themselves, and the special student also have creativity in themselves. So the teachers can teach the special student about to make a handicraft or to cook in the classroom of special education. But the very important to lead the special education is teachers need to prepare themselves mentally and physically to continue to lead the special student. This is because special student very hard to understanding the subject, so only the teachers that can lead from the heart can help the student. Teachers are also need to lead the special student with sincerely and accept any problem that they will face. Last but not least, teachers need to lead them with multi-sensory method like knowing what is sense such as a hearing, touching, and smell and taste. This is because multi-sensory method can help special student to know what happening in classroom or in this world.
Hi everyone, now I'm going to talk about the impacts of lead from the heart. There are a lot of impacts of lead from the heart. They are: students will trust the teachers who lead them well, can produce a successful and creative student. Students will feel safe in the school, can prove the importance of lead from the heart. Did you remember the first impact? The first impact was students will trust the teachers who lead them well. Normally, students will suffer in the silence and they won't speak up about the bullying. To avoid this kind of problem, teachers can do things like take the situation seriously and help the students to solve the problem. These will help the students to become closer with the teachers, and slowly they will start to share things to the teachers. The second impact is producing creative and successful student. What is creative? All these are creative. When a teacher leads from the heart, they will empower the students to set their goals. Students will automatically set their goals in a creative way when they have a clear vision where they want to be and what they are going to do in the future. Here where a teacher plays a big role in a student's life. Teachers must not just ask the students to jot down their goals in a piece of paper. Either the teachers should ask the students to design their goals in a customized worksheet. By doing this, a teacher can produce a creative student. By setting a goal, the students will start to work on to achieve their goals. Trust me, they will goals are important. Third impact is teachers should always involve a student in a process to develop an anti-bias learning environment. Teachers should teach the students about bias and the disadvantages of the bias. This will help the students in many ways, like they will feel secure and aware. Thank you. There's one more impact. The fourth impact is to prove the importance of lead from the heart. When a teacher lead from the heart, they will teach the students soulfully. And they will also teach the students about the importance of lead from the heart. This will help the students in